Hello everyone and welcome to the first YouTube Tuesday of 2024. My name is Jessica Brigden of JessB Creative Cardiology and I'm so glad to have you here. Today I'm going to show you some of the amazing swap cards that I received as part of a demonstrator swap with other Stampin' Up! Leaders. We usually hold this when a new catalog comes out so that we can all get a variety of project ideas. And so my swaps came in over the weekend and I am so excited to share those with you. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then I want to share a couple of reminders because Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin, the last day to subscribe to get the January kit is tomorrow. That's January 10th. All right, so Wednesday, January 10th, the last day is the cutoff for the January Paper Pumpkin kit. And the theme is lavender, lovely lavender. It coordinates with Stampin' Up's Perennial Lavender collection in the new mini catalog. All right, so think beautiful shades of purples and greens. It's really, I'm so excited about this kit. It's going to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. Even the envelopes have really pretty purple patterned paper on the insides. So I think it's going to be a really gorgeous kit. And I don't want you to miss out because the lavender collection is one of, or might be my favorite collection here from the new mini catalog. You can find the lavender collection on pages 22 through 24. All right, there's a lot of product in here, but that paper, the Perennial Lavender paper is gorgeous. Hello everyone. How are you? Glad to see a few names popping up on my screen. Hi Kathy and Sandy and Camille. Hello. Yes, so I have some beautiful lavender cards that I received in the swap to share with you. So stay tuned to see those and that'll whet your appetite for the Paper Pumpkin kit this month too. So let's go ahead and I'll flip the camera. Alrighty. Hope y'all are doing well today. We have high wind warnings for the area. It's actually quite windy, sustained winds of up to 35 miles an hour and then gusts of up to 60 miles an hour. So it's quite an afternoon, including a mixed bag of rain and slush and sleet that is happening here. So I hope wherever you are staying safe. Well, like I said, here is the gorgeous Perennial Lavender collection that you can find on pages 22, 23, and 24. Oh, and even on 25 there. Yes, we got about 10 inches of snow from Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning. So it was quite a bit for our first snowfall of the year. It really, we hadn't had anything, like nothing that had stuck at all, and then all of a sudden we got a whole pile. So yeah, it's been quite a exciting weekend. And then today it's the temperature is going back up and it's supposed to be 50 degrees sometime this morning before the weather changes. And I don't know, it's one of those things in New York, you blink and the weather's changed. All right, so you can see I have a whole pile of goodies here. Let me turn that overhead light off. All right, so we don't get those little spotlights on here. But so I participated in 2 groups of swaps, some from the mini catalog as well as some from the Sale A Bration brochure. And some of these are from my team. We had our team meeting on Zoom last night. So let me share what we've got. All right, so I absolutely love this one. This is from my team member Eve, and this uses the new ice cream collection in the mini catalog. It's a new suite. All right, super fun. And she used some of the glimmer paper that is on here too. This is called Ice Cream Swirl, and check out that gorgeous glimmer on there. In fact, her whole card sparkles. I think she's got some Stella on here too. Wink of Stella. We love Wink of Stella around here. Is that not just the cutest thing ever? I love that card, Eve. All right, so let's just go through. I do have them a little mixed up because I shared them with my team last night. This one, hi Karen, hello, hello. This one was from my team member, Diana, and she did a little fun fold card here. Really cute. Using the Fluffiest Friends bundle. This is the Fluffiest Friends. Say that 5 times fast. This is one of the online exclusives. Yes, Lori, Stella! Lori is part of my Stella club here. We love our Stella. Oh, there's a lavender card sneaking in. I was going to save all of those to show you all in one whack because the lavender cards are just so pretty. Now this is from my team member Pat, and she used the gorgeous new layered florals embossing folder. I mean, look at the texture on that. It's one of the 3D dynamic folders there, so you get a really deep impression. And these dies are from the annual catalog. They come with a few different sentiments, including the feel better soon, but there's also a few other words in there. They're not part of a bundle, but they're just a separate set of dies, which is really handy to have. Hi Nessa, hello, hello. Don't worry about being late. I jumped on a few minutes late myself. I've been working away this afternoon and time got away from me. All right, I have to show you this fun one. This one is from Susie Wood. She's a fellow demo friend from out in Iowa. And she used, again, the ice cream swirl, just like Eve. Is that not the cutest thing? But check it out. So she used the textured embossing folder on there. All right, and she used it on the background too. But when you use it on the ice cream swirl like that, it looks like real ice cream, which is just the cutest thing ever. So love that card. Again, love the little fun fold there, the little peek through window. So that's a fun card from Susie. And I love too that it shows the ice cream set can be used for all different seasons. I don't often think of soft swirl here in New York outside of summertime because all of our soft serve ice cream is usually at local ice cream stands, like little family run businesses, and they usually open in May and then they close usually by the end of September. So I love me some soft serve. We don't have Dairy Queen or anything up here where I am, so if we go down south, that's a treat. All right, this is a cute one. This uses the new Sending Love collection that's got a little mailbox and dies to even make these little envelopes. This card is from Erica Serwin. I know you guys are familiar with her, Pink Buckaroo. All right, that's so cute. All right, and I love this shape, this stitched shape here is from the Thoughtful Expressions die collection, which is another a new must-have for dies because we all love stitching, right? Love those. Okay, let's see here. Trying to keep them with the names on them too. This one is from Betty Weisbrich, and this card is using the Delicate Forest bundle. Look at the detail on that, so pretty. And she's got a little bird in there from the Meandering Meadows birds. All right, and the background here, I know it looks textured. It looks like linen or canvas. That is actually from the Sale A Bration Softly Stippled Designer Series paper. All right, I know it's hard to tell, but on the Sale A Bration brochure, there's this pattern. It's a little bit of pool party on there, and it's amazing because it looks like you could just touch it, but it's actually smooth. It's really cool. All right, and another one that kind of follows that. This one uses that same paper, but you get a completely different look. This is 2 different patterns from that Softly Stippled paper pack. And that's part of Sale A Bration, so you could get that free with a $50 order. There's 14 different Sale A Bration options this year, which is pretty exciting. Now this one is so pretty. This is part of the Hills of Tuscany stamp set. And I love how they used the archway, the die cut archway from the Meandering Meadows online exclusive. And it's just so pretty. It looks like you're looking out a castle window. So pretty. That one is from Janice Waitman. All right, gorgeous cards. Oh, Karen, you're getting some cold weather over the weekend. Brr. Hi, Quinn. Hello, hello. Oh, my hubby's popping in. It was so windy. He called me from the office this afternoon while he was on lunch, and I'm like, why does it sound like there's a tornado blowing through? But no, it's just the wind picking up on the microphone of his phone. But yeah, really, really windy. Now this one has so much texture. This is from Leslie Bumgarner, and this uses the new Submarine bundle. That's a punch. All right, really cute. And let me see if the camera, but there we go. Can you see the Stella on the windows of the Submarine? All right, again, love our Stella down there on the seaweed too. All right, just such a super cute card. And the polka dots embossing folder, again, that's from the online exclusive embossing folder trio. All right, so fun. Oh, little starfish inside. That's super cute. Okay, now this one, I'm gonna take this out of the envelope too. This is from Marcia Gay, and this one uses the Nature's Sweetness collection. And I was excited. I actually have some of the designer paper. Should be arriving today if UPS makes it out here. She used some of the in color. This is the Pebbled Path shimmer paper as well. Look at that sparkle. And then this twine, it looks like leather. In fact, it feels like leather, but no animals were harmed in this. This is the gold 1/8 inch faux leather trim, and it has a gold sparkle throughout it. Really, really cool. Feels like suede. All right, but isn't that fun? And then these little embellishments on here, these are adhesive backed pieces of cork that have a little bit of sparkle on them too. What a fun card. All right, I'm excited to get that collection. I know I have quite a bit of items from from this catalog, but not all. All right, I had to watch the budget just a little bit. But here, let me show you. I've got a whole pile of the Perennial Lavender, and these are all just so beautiful. This one is from my team member Gladys. Gladys, are you on here? If you are, we'll give her a shout out. Gorgeous fun fold, and she used the Perennial postage dies on there. Again, this paper, just look at those beautiful colors. I tried to match today. I've got my shades of purple. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I've got a little bit of the aqua on my, you guys know I like to match my projects. So pretty. Okay. And then this one, really pretty. We've got Lost Lagoon and Highland Heather. So if you are interested in the Perennial Lavender collection, then you'll need all the purples, and then you'll need some Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Well, this is a neat fun fold. They used the postage dies, but they folded their paper first, and that way they were able to get a neat edge and make a flap card for the front. So this is from Rose Ward. All right, that's so cute. Lots of fun. All right, again, gorgeous. This one is from Nancy Thompson. Nancy Thompson, she's actually from here in New York as well. And again, love, love, love these thoughtful expressions dies. The fun shapes and the stitching on them is beautiful. And I love the purple fine shimmer gems. They actually have some sparkle in them too. Don't you need the whole collection? All right, here's another fun one. This one, kind of interesting too. This is from Sasha Wilson, And she's got the paper butterfly accents on here. So they're white laser cut butterflies that you just pop out. So you get a whole bunch of them as part of that paper pack. And then she used the paper as the front of the card, the Perennial Lavender paper. She did a little flap front there, which is really cute way to use your paper there. All right, so sweet. Love the butterflies on here. Again, gorgeous cards. You can't, I don't think I have not seen an ugly card made with this Perennial Lavender paper. So if you struggle with card design, just get some of the lavender paper and everything you make will turn out beautiful. I promise, because this paper is so gorgeous. All right, this one is from Melanie Coverston. Again, we've got lots of the postage dies on there, a couple of different patterns. She did a two-tone stamping there with the butterflies. So pretty. All right, so you need Highland Heather and some gorgeous grape. You could even pull in a little Blackberry Bliss. And then for the greens, Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. And then the neutral here is Crumb Cake. All right, that is the tan colors, the Crumb Cake. And then it's actually white. The flowers on here are white. You could coordinate with vanilla, but white is a little brighter. Now this one is the coolest thing ever. This card is from Susan Nygaard, and she's got the paper butterfly accent here too. But she did this amazing pleating technique. Can you guys see the layers there of her pleats? They're so perfect. Gorgeous. All right, so that would be a great project. If you have a stash of designer series paper, I imagine it probably took a whole half a sheet, like a 12-inch sheet here, to get the design on the front of this card. That's such a neat technique. So pretty. Okay, let's see, a couple more of the lavenders here. Now this one is from Darla Watson. All right, Darla is a friend from out in California. I met her on one of the Stampin' Up! Cruises. But I love this because it's simple and it shows that you can use the Perennial Lavender and not feel like you have to do a ton of die cutting. She's got a couple purple flowers die cut, a few of the green leaves, and some soft sea foam. But it's so pretty. All right. And then, let's see, we got a couple more. This is another fun fold. This one is from Sandy Carlson. All right. Love how she combined the patterns again. Can't say enough about, I can't thank you enough, but I can't say enough about these because all of the elements in this collection are so pretty. So would you agree, is Perennial Lavender your favorite? Leave me a comment. Let me know what is your favorite new collection from this catalog. Now this one's got a lot of gorgeous elements to it. All right, she's got embossing right over the designer series paper. And then this stamp set will do a little transition into Sale A Bration here, because this embossing folder that you've been seeing a lot of, this is part of the Softly Sophisticated bundle. And this is both a stamp set and an embossing folder. That's a 2-for-1. This is free with a $100 purchase. So this would be a level 2 of reward that you could choose for Sale A Bration. Okay. Again, really pretty, and it shows you can combine your Sale A Bration stamp sets with your mini catalog papers there. Okay, so I've got a few of these in here. Let's see, where did they go? I had a few of this stamp set. Here we go. All right. We got some more Stella on the flower. You see the shimmer? Now I want to point out too, the embellishments on here. Let me open this so we can see it a little bit better. That ribbon is so pretty. So there are a couple of, I want to say, hidden Sale A Bration items because they're so easy to overlook. We're used to having stamps and papers, but Stampin' Up! Yes, Luann, we've got some more Stella. So we usually think of stamp sets and paper packs, but here on page 6 of the Sale A Bration brochure, there is this Pool Party 5/8 inch crinkle ribbon. That's what's used here on this card. That is a free with 50. All right, and then if we turn the page, and the crease here of pages 8 and 9 are these opaque faceted gems. And that is what's on here too. I'm not sure if you can see the facets on these. They come in Calypso Coral, Pecan Pie, and Pool Party. All right, so you get a full package. So you've got the 2 different sizes here. All right, but I'm calling those the hidden Sale A Bration items, the ribbon and the embellishments. So if you're feeling that your house is overrun with paper, you've obviously never seen mine. You can't, it's like fabric, right? You can never have enough. But yeah, so these gorgeous papers, but it's nice too to be able to get ribbon and embellishments as your Sale A Bration choices as well. Okay. All right, so let me continue to share these with you. Again, we've got the softly stippled stamp set here with the embossing folder, and then with a softly stippled Sale A Bration paper. So this one uses a lot of Sale A Bration items on here. Yes, the greeting, Nessa mentions the greeting, "You are loved beyond measure," would be great with the tools paper. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, I love that. Love beyond measure. Put that on with the measuring tape. Yes, awesome. Lori said she missed so many things until she sees them pointed out. Exactly. Yep, that's why I love to do these swaps, because it's a great way, again, to get a variety of project ideas. Love it again. All right, so everybody needs to order a wink of Stella to go with their order here this month because you're going to use it on all these beautiful projects. This one, again, softly stippled, but we've got a little bit of Flirty Flamingo twine on here. That's from the Light and Airy collection. And then the Flight and Airy designers, this is the bird paper. This is the floral side of the bird paper on there. So pretty. All right, so many different fun ideas for that. All right, here's a cute one. This uses the Be Mine. Again, so we have so many cute punches. We've got the submarine, the bumblebee. All right, love that. We even have, all right, somewhere in this pile, yes, we have a cow. Have you guys seen the cow punch? All right, this is my friend Tracy from California made this. Love this card. So she used the cow punch on here. She's got a little Jersey cow, stamped the background with the sunflower stamps. The little rooster is also part of the cow, the farm bundle here. That's on page 53 of your mini catalog. All right, it's just the cutest thing. So we've got the little chicken and the roost. Well, they're both roosters because they've got the little chicken and the rooster here. Yep, he's got the bigger comb on his head. But you've got 3 different cow bodies and then 3 cow, you know, so you can change their expressions and things. And little chicks. All right, we've got a cowbell, a little milk can. This is just the cutest little bundle ever. So I'm so excited about that. And the paper on here, if you're wondering where that paper came from, that is also a Sale A Bration item. This is the Sunny Days paper on page 5 of your mini catalog. It's got a cloud designs. We've got some rain, rainbows, some flowers, strawberries and cherries, a real variety, kind of an eclectic mix of patterns, including this fun kind of sky background on here. All right, so speaking of that paper, here's a couple of other cards using that. This is the Sunny Days paper. All right, and then it's combined. There's a bundle in the mini catalog as well, in case you want to do more clouds and seasons. I guess we've been talking about the weather a lot, so it's a fitting collection there. That is on page 51. Let's find that here. All right, this is called the Bright Skies bundle on page 51. And it's got the die cuts for the clouds and the rain and all kinds of cool stuff there. All right, so that's what was used on this card. And then similar on this, but then tying in some elements. This was a favorite, all right, the Rain or Shine collection that came out last spring. And thankfully, these cute critters carried over. And it works perfectly when paired with this Sunny Days Designer Series paper. Okay, this is another stamp set. This card came from Dina Ricow. I know you guys follow her here on YouTube as well. Again, using that Bright Skies bundle. And this die here, which has got the little circles popped out, same one that was used on this card. These dies are from, I'll share the stamp set with you here. These are called the Everyday Details dies on page 28. Here we go. All right, this is a really cute, I love this stamp set. I think this would pair really well with the Flight and Airy bird paper. All right, little birds of, but these dies, all right, it's, they've got the circles and the rectangles of different sizes and just some different background elements. All right, so page 28 here in your catalog, but that's where this die came from, which is kind of fun because I love my stitching, but it's kind of neat to have some additional designs as well. Okay. All right, let's see, let's move on to our love collection. All right, so from Sale A Bration, there is this gorgeous Most Adored Designer Series paper. That's on page 9. And then it coordinates with several of the collections in the mini catalog. For example, this one uses the Adorning Hearts. And this one also has a hybrid embossing folder with it, which means that the dies for the hearts actually fits inside the embossing folder, so you can cut and emboss at the same time. That's so cool. All right, a little fun fold card here. This one is from Debbie McNeil. All right, love that. Okay, so speaking of the Adorning Hearts paper, this one's really pretty. This is from Holly Sutton. All right. Got lots of gold foil on there. All right, this one also uses the Adorning Hearts bundle and the Most Adored Designer Series paper. Again, you can see the texture on that heart die cut. Really cute. This is a little fun fold as well. Let's see here. This one uses the window sheets. All right, so it looks like there's nothing there, but it's actually little window sheet. Isn't that cool? All right. Then, okay. So somebody mentioned the tulle paper. So the tulle, what is it called? Trusty Toolbox. The paper is a free Sale A Bration choice. And then the Trusty Tools bundle is on page 56 of the mini catalog. What I like about the paper is that the images are large enough that whether you get the dies or not, you could still fussy cut the images from the Designer Series paper and get a lot of use out of that. So that's pretty cool. All right. Love the birds. All right. Love the Flight and Airy collection. I think that's one of everybody's favorite. This one card is from my team member, Sue, and she's got fun layers there with the deckled circle dies. Those carried over, all right? So if you missed those from the fall mini catalog, you can still get your deckled circles, all right? Is that pretty? Love these birds. All right, so she just die cut it directly from the designer series paper. Similar to this one, this card is from Janice Waitman, and she die cut the vellum with the essentials dies there. All right, but then used the deckled circles on a different sheet of the Flight and Airy bird paper. So cute. All right, this one is from Karen Titus. All right, again, love that. She just fussy cut the little bird out. Yes, too many ideas and not enough time. I agree. I wish we could all just stay home and stamp every day, right? But at least we can enjoy a bit of a creative escape from time to time. And hopefully these ideas give you some inspiration so that when you do have a moment, then you'll have some project ideas to get started with. All right, so I love this. It seems just simple, you know, a few layers, a little die cut on here using the Flight and Airy bird paper, but check this out. Watch what happens when I open this card. Oh my goodness, how cool is that, right? It's a gift bag and a card. Coolest thing ever. So this card is from, there's notes on here. The card is from Connie Ingram. However, the design, the instructions, the original, she's giving credit to Robin Armbrecht. All right, and I'm glad she included instructions because I'm going to have to try that. All right, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so that when we make this card, you don't want to miss out, okay? Hit that notification bell, and that way it'll let you know when I've got a new video. All right, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got some cool stuff coming up here on Just Be Creative Cardiology. All right, here we go. This is with the stippled roses. So pretty, combined with some of the perennial postage dies and some calypso coral. So pretty. This one is, again, this was from Karen Titus. So a lot of us did 2 groups of stamps. We did some Sale A Bration and mini catalog. Now I love this. This is the Thoughtful Expressions. This hummingbird is from the same bundle as the dies, but they combined this with the, I think it's what, artfully eclectic, or delightfully eclectic, from the designer paper out of the annual catalog. All right, we don't want to forget about the annual catalog right now. This card is from Sharon Bauk, and love the Stella on there. So she used some pretty peacock on her granny apple green, and then spread some Stella. You can't just say wink of Stella. You have to go Stella. All right, get excited about it. On the wings, and that blended a little bit and makes it look like the hummingbird is painted. All right, so Stella's got some does some amazing things. All right, let's see here. We're not quite finished. I still have some more to share with you. So don't go anywhere here. Okay, so we're getting down. The pile's winding down. All right, now this cute card, this uses the designer series paper from the mini catalog. This is the, all right, what is the name of that collection here? This one is called Just Kiddin', page 49. All right, this is the Just Kiddin' collection. All right, little kids with their adventures here. There's some fun die cuts that make a castle, different things. This is the imagery of the stamp set. All right, if you have little children, my nieces are getting a bit older now, so I don't have any littles in my life right now, but this is a super cute collection. So I was glad to receive a card using some of the elements here. Isn't that cute? So fun. This one is from Holly Sutton. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, we've got some more softly stippled, and I like this because it shows you don't have to feel like you need to color all of the flowers. The imagery is done in pebbled path, and then she used a little bit, I think, of some So Saffron with the blending brushes and just brushed that on there, including on the sentiment. That's a really cool way to highlight your sentiment on there too. That was really nice. That is from Sharon Bauk. Very pretty. Okay, again, I got a little pile here of some of the softly stippled Sale A Bration paper. This, again, we were talking about the essentials dies, having a neat alternative to stitching, all right? And so this one uses a couple of the other shapes and elements from that die set. That one is from Darla Watson. Very nice. Okay. This one, we've got some softly stippled paper, this leaf die cut. Can you guys see the detail on that? That's from the Stippled Roses. And that's really pretty, done here in crumb cake and some pebbled path. And then in the designer paper, there's a touch of Calypso Coral. And then these little sparkle gems, these are the champagne dots. Now, I'll give you a little heads up on those. So you can see them here on page 77, champagne iridescent dots. They're also shown here on page 61, all right, as part of the Poetic Expressions collection. But take note, because they are loose, they are not adhesive backed, which means you need to provide, use a form of liquid glue in order to attach them. So I just want to give a little heads up on that because they're really, really pretty. But if you're like me, I prefer adhesive backed. I don't care for the loose dots because liquid glue and I kind of have a love-hate relationship. If I would rather just peel it off the sheet and stick it, peel and stick, rather than mess with some liquid glue. So, well, I love this gorgeous card, and I'm glad to see the embellishments here in person. Just a heads up that they are not adhesive backed, okay? All right, this one, again, uses some of these softly stippled Sale A Bration paper. This is a fun idea, just a little mini calendar. All right, so this is from Melanie Coverston. So that's a fun thing, a great idea for a card at the beginning of the new year. All right. Okay, so it looks similar to this paper, but this is the coolest thing that my team member Kim made. She called it a little field journal. So she made a little notebook, and this uses the Nature's Sweetness bundle and dies. She actually die cut the vanilla beans here directly from the designer series paper. So they've got some gold foil on there, and then she colored in a few of the elements. All right, and she handmade this background paper using Pecan Pie, Pebbled Path, and Lost Lagoon inks. And she used the new brayer. All right, if you guys may not have noticed, Stamp It Up has brought a brayer back, and it's got an updated design. So I actually have a couple of brayers in my collection when we sold those previously. And now it's got an updated design. I haven't used mine yet. I just got it. I feel like it's just a little bit larger. The wheel is a little bit larger than my other. And it's got a metal handle. I'm thinking that makes it a little bit easier to wash in case you get all inky and messy. But it's like super duper sturdy. You could hit somebody in the head with this if you're not careful. It's heavy. So that's the new brayer, and she brayered this background, which is pretty cool. All right, and check out, she used some artist paper. So it's kind of like not quite as heavy as watercolor paper, but use that for the inside, and just made a little notebook, a little field journal. Really cute. Okay. Luann referencing the champagne dots. And by the way, that card was from Nancy, and it's a gorgeous card. I'm just not a fan of the dots myself. Luann saying that perhaps you could make them adhesive backed. By placing them on an adhesive backed sheet. Oh, okay. So Luann's referring to the adhesive sheets in the annual catalog. They come in a 6x12 sheet. You get several sheets in a pack. They're great for detailed dies. That is true. We probably could place several of the dots on an adhesive sheet. And then use our take your pick tool to peel them off. That might be an option instead of messing with the liquid glue. I will have to give that a try. I'm thinking too, you could use like a piece of window sheet or use the silicone craft mat. All right, and then make a bunch of little dots with the liquid glue and then put the dots on them and then peel them off with your take your pick tool. There's a few different ways to do it. This card uses them as well. This one uses the detailed dogwood stamp set. This is a free with 100 Sale A Bration item as well. It's a large stamp. Or let me see, there's several images in this set. Here it is, detailed dogwood on page 15. There are not dies. So while this is die cut, it's not die cut, excuse me. This is from Tracy Bauer. She fussy cut that, all right, which is gorgeous. This is a beautiful card. This is the detailed dogwood stamp set. What I like about this stamp set is actually there's a smaller flower image here that coordinates perfectly. It's meant to fit in with the Petal Park Builder punch, the flower trio punch here. So that's kind of a nice tie-in for that stamp set. Okay, this one, so I think I've got a little bit of every item, every project here featuring just about every one of the Sale A Bration items. This one uses the watermelon stamp set. All right, the watercolor melon. And it's so fun because this one, and it's actually the way, I didn't realize that earlier, it's the way it's stamped. And then she just fussy cut it out, makes it look like there's a bite, like somebody took a bite out of the slice. All right, that's a cute one. So fun. All right, this one again uses the Nature's Sweetness collection. Really nice, just sweet and simple, stamped on here. I don't know who made this one because they did not include a name, so I can't give them credit. Aw. All right, a lot of fun designs here. I think the only one I'm missing out of the Sale A Bration we've got the watermelon, Sunny Days paper, light and airy, flight and airy paper, the pool party ribbon. I think the only stamp set that I don't have any project ideas for at the moment is the Cradled in Love. Little baby stamp set there, but I've got Softly Stippled, the Gems, Most Adorned. Oh, this one, Heartfelt Hellos. That's a great sentiment set. We've got the trusty toolbox paper. Jungle Pails. I do not have a sample of that yet. A Jungle Pails stamp set, and this one has coordinating dies. All right, we have softly sophisticated, a little tongue twister there. That one has been quite popular. And then the detailed dogwood. All right, and then just pointing out the glass mat here. If you were to join Stampin' Up, sign up as a demonstrator during the month of January and February here, 2024. Then as part of your starter kit, you have the option to get the Glass Mat Studio, which comes with a cleaning cloth and a little workstation that comes on it. That's a $60 value, and it's a demonstrator exclusive. All right, so it's not available in the catalog. If you want the Glass Mat Studio, the only way to get that is to get it as part of your starter kit or demonstrators. We had a bit of a pre-order period in December, and we should have a little ordering period again in March, but otherwise it's not available for customer purchase It's a demonstrator exclusive. The other option with the starter kit, if the glass mat doesn't float your boat, you could choose an additional $30 of product in your kit and get $155 of product for $99. Okay, so fun items here. Now, we had talked a lot about the lovely lavender here at the beginning, this Perennial Lavender collection, which, I mean, look at all these gorgeous cards using this lavender paper. All right, our January paper pumpkin kit is going to be lavender themed. All right, it's gonna go with that. And then on top of that, there is a paper pumpkin add-on. This is a little set of dies, a set of 4. It's $12. It's available for those who subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. The item number is 164396. It's called Love of Spring Dies, and it includes, let me turn this right side up here. We've got a love sentiment, a pretty leaf, a daffodil, and then a stitched sentiment label. This is an add-on that is designed to coordinate with not only the January Paper Pumpkin kit, but also the February and March kits. All right, so if you order this little set of Love of Spring Dies for $12, then it will coordinate with 3 months of kits. Of course, you can also use it with your other catalog purchases as well. But don't forget this. This is available in the online store, the Paper Pumpkin add-ons, along with like the refill kits and accessories there. So just wanted to point that out. The deadline to sign up for the Lavender Paper Pumpkin kit is tomorrow. That's Wednesday, January 10th. So don't miss out. If you have any questions about that, you'd like a kit, but maybe you're not a huge fan, you don't want to start a subscription or something, reach out to me and we'll see how I can help you with that. All right, I can always order extra kits as part of my subscription, and we can work something out that way. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I know we didn't actually make a project, but I shared over 40 different projects with you. Such a fun variety here. And yeah, I think there's lots to love, so much to enjoy from the new mini catalog. And then of course, during January, February here, we can choose free items from the Sale A Bration brochure with every $50 or $100 purchase. So you can collect them all, or if you have a particular favorite, like the Flight and Airy paper, you might just want several packages of the bird paper. All right, the choice is yours. Links to my online store are in the video description there, or you can just go to stampin.com and put in my name, Jessica Brigden. I do have a host code for the month, which helps associate your order with me as your demonstrator. And I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching today. Happy stamping, stay warm, and we will see you soon. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.